Hi, how is everybody today? I don't actually know if everything's working, so please let me know in the comments if the microphone is working and the sound is going on. And also, I apologize if I interrupt at any point because someone is being a nasty little madam and is trying to eat the windowsills. Aren't you? Yes. Nasty little madam eating windowsills. You've got hair in your nose. You have. Covered in feathers and dust and cobwebs and all sorts. How is everybody today? I hope you're all doing well. I apologize if it is a bit dark. I can't really make it much brighter, unfortunately. Oh, how is everyone? Where do you think you're going? As you can see, we've got Lyra being a nasty little madam today, and we also have Quaffle behind me, just enjoying a nice preening session. And I just realized I've still got my big blue fluffy thing on. I was actually going to take this off prior to the live and I've completely forgot. So let's do that now. There we go. It is off. It is done. It is gone. And out of the way. I do just tend to dump things. How is everyone today? How are you all doing? As I said, today is a bit of a Q&A session. So if you do have any questions regarding Pionus parrots or parrots in general, please leave us a comment or comment on the chat and I will do my best to answer those questions for you as best as I can. Until then, you, madam, menace that is. Hello, Bernard Sophie, how are you? Hello, Stray Pack. Hi, Stella. I'm very good, thank you. Me and the girls are doing very well. You may notice that we are still in the same house. We have still not moved. We are still waiting to move, and it is driving us insane. Literally insane. We have now been waiting for nearly 10 months for this house that we're buying, and we're still waiting because the probate is going through. And it's frustrating the girls as much as it is us because it means they're not getting their bird room yet. They're not getting everything else that comes with those little perks, like all the new toys and perches and stands and everything that we've got prepared for them. So it's really annoying. We've still not moved house. But other than that, we are okay. The girls have actually got a health check coming up this Tuesday. They are going for their annuals. You're going for your annuals, your nail clips, and also to check whether or not you are healthy girls. And so far, they have been extremely healthy, and I've given them a health check over myself, and so far it all looks good. Thank you very much, Verna, Sophie. I really hope it happens soon, and so does Jason as well. It is getting quite frustrating. Stella, how are things going with Charlie? Is she any better this year than she was last year with her hormones and everything? Right, I do have a couple of questions that I've got asked prior to the live, so I will do my best to answer those if I can. Again, I do like to point out that I am not an expert. I have just done a lot of research, and so I do try and answer the questions as best as I possibly can, but please make sure you do your own research as well. Don't just take my word as gospel truth. One of the things I keep getting asked is, what do I feed my girls? And that's a very, very, very complicated question. Hi, Lyra. It's a very, very complicated question because Pionus do need a slightly different diet compared to other parrots. And if you actually do your research into any parrot species, you will find that every single individual species requires its own individual diet. So for Pionus parrots, they actually have a slight sensitivity or very big sensitivity to protein. And because of that, if they have a higher protein diet, it means that they actually get triggered into hormones far easier than some other birds like African greys that need a higher protein diet, or to my knowledge, African greys need a higher protein diet. Then you have species like macaws that need more of a fruity diet. You have eclectus that need fruit-only diets. For Pionus parrots, they need a low protein diet, not no protein. They still need protein in their food, but they have a low protein diet. This reduces the amount of hormones that these girls have. They still get hormonal, they still get nesty, they still get bitey, but it severely reduces those hormone reactions compared to what they could be. So my girls at the moment have tops pellets, but our tops pellets, you going over there? Okay. There you go. Our tops pellets supply is a bit difficult to get hold of here in the UK. It does have phases where you can't get it. So in scenarios where we can't get access to tops pellets, they also have Your Parrot, or there's one from, I want to say Left Beater. I don't think that's the one it is. It's one of the other from Left Beater anyway. every time I go to choose a pellet to feed them, I always have to go in and look at the ingredients list, and I always have to try and find a pellet that's low in protein, by which I mean the pellet itself has 13% or less crude protein in the actual ingredients list. So long as it's got less than 13% protein, it's usually okay. But I also try and avoid ones that are high corn, high cereal, high syrup, things like that. Bird Nerd Sophie and Parrot Teacher have both done amazing videos on why you should try and avoid foods with or pellets with high corn, high cereals, high starches. So I would highly advise go check out their channels and go find those videos. They also, as part of their diet, their pellets are only 1/3 of their diet. They also have the Mikey and Mia's dry mix blend, and we mix that in with chopped vegetables. Yes, you're very excited about your food, aren't you? Yes, very excited about the food. So we also feed them a variety of Mikey and Mia's dry mix, and we blend that up with their general vegetable chop. This makes sure they have a good variety of vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and has a lot of vitamins, nutrients, and minerals that can be a bit more expensive for us to get our hands on. And with us being very time restrained and time restricted, it's a lot easier to just add those extra dry vegetables and just blend them all in with the chop. And then for the final bit of their diet, they get some sprouted seeds, or not sprouted, soaked. We do soaked seeds, don't we? Yes, you get a little bit of soaked seeds every single day. And again, that is just to help with the balance out of the proteins. And the reason we soak them, as you'll see on several other people's videos about soaked seeds, soaking takes away a lot of the protein and the fat out the seed and leaves a lot more nutrition. So that helps keep their hormones lower, which is quite nice. And then the final bit of their diet is they just get a variety of nuts and treats like pine nuts and almonds. But again, because of the high protein levels and these guys being sensitive to protein, we do have to restrict them. They only get a maximum of 2 almonds or 1 almond and a teaspoon of pine nuts each every single day, with the exception of free flight days. On free flight days, they do tend to get slightly more. I think we give them up to 3 almonds and up to a tablespoon of pine nuts. And again, that is just to help make sure that they don't go overboard, because if they do have too much protein, well, you saw what Live was like in puberty last year and what Quaffle was like the first year that we got her. So that gives you a good idea. So, hello, some other having trouble with the audio. Hello from Germany. Hello, Anton Pixies. The audio is a bit scratchy. God damn you, audio. Right, let me try switching out my snowball mic for another mic. Works. Yeah. It could be a bit scratchy because I'm constantly moving my head, or it could be the fact that I've got a really, really old microphone. I'm not too sure. I don't know whether or not it would actually still use this microphone if I unplugged it. I can try.